Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today is Wednesday, August 26, 2026. So today we finally get to the day of NVDA's earnings, and some pretty remarkable numbers here. They're expected to do over $92 billion of revenue in the second quarter when they report the numbers they're reporting. Last year it was $46 billion. So doubling their revenue, which at $46 billion for a quarterly number is huge, and being able to double it's pretty astounding. Also, if they're on this $93 billion of revenue for the quarter, that would represent almost a 1,300% revenue growth rate over the past 4 years. Again, just remarkable. Earnings expected to be around $2.09 per share for the quarter, which is up from $1.05 last year. So again, as I mentioned on Monday, a lot of anticipation about what they're going to say about the build out, their customers' demand, and the state of the technology sector as well as the AI data center build out. Also, recent developments in this area about financing of customers and like that. So, NVIDIA is entering into agreements on financing and investment, kind of circular in terms of, okay, they give you the money to buy the product. And it's unclear exactly how that's operating. So there might be some questions or thoughts about what's going on there, and more disclosures and transparency in that area. Next item, this morning we got PCE inflation gauge higher than expected, came in at 3.7% year over year inflation according to this gauge, which is up from 3.3%. This is a problem for Fed Chairman Kevin Warsh, who has the big speech on Friday. What's he foresee for inflation? Does this, pressure a rate increase at the September meeting or another meeting? Again, it's only one data point, and it may include July's oil price increase, which has come down recently. So again, it brings more focus on Warsh's speech on Friday from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Lastly, let's just finish up with Meta. Facebook had an agreement today with some lawsuits with state attorney generals, and where they were alleged to be harming children through their platform and the various offerings there. And they have come to an agreement, a settlement, where it's $16 to $18 billion of sales. $16 to $18 billion of fines that'll be going to the states. I've seen, again, this has happened this morning, and I've seen some commentary that it's really not, $16 billion is a lot of money, but also not as onerous as it should be, and that the state AG's caved in. I'm not sure, don't have a lot of details. I just want to mention that may be behind them. Also, they're making commitments to do things differently, which again will be less harmful to children and to viewers. So that's it for today. We'll be back on Friday. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.